everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be breaking down how much hair you need for jumbo size knotless braids. I will show you how to split the bundle to get the feeding pieces you need for jumbo knotless braids. I will also be showing you how many packs of hair you need for jumbo size knotless braids. So let's get started.
So this is what one bundle look like. This one bundle would make 2 jumbo size knotless braids. So I'm going to show you how to divide equally to get the equal amount of hair for jumbo size knotless braids. So I'll be teaching you the split and fill method. So this method is just basically you split the hair, you feel the amount of hair you split to see if they are the same size. You're just feeling the amount of hair and comparing it to the other splits that you have to be sure that they're the same size. We need to split this into 2 to get 2 jumbo size braids. So I usually like to start in the middle because I'm trying to get 2 equal sizes. So I split into 2, just like this, and I keep one of them aside. So this is one. I just feel the hair and then I go to this second one. I feel it. When you feel it, your brain actually registers the size of the extension. So I'll be taking just a little bit into this other one that feels smaller. And now I have 2 equal braids for 2 jumbo knotless braids. So now I'm going to walk you through how to get your pieces of hair from this half a bundle for jumbo size. So I generally like to feed in 5 pieces of braiding extension when I'm doing my knotless braids, but the first hair I feed into the knotless braid is usually the smallest, then the rest 4 follows behind. So I'm going to show you how to get equal size of braids that you need to feed in for jumbo. So right now I have half the bundle. I'm going to go ahead and split this into 2 equal halves. We use the split and fill method again. Like I told you, you feel it. There's no magic to knowing exactly how to split. It's just that you have to gauge with your eyes and just take your finger to where you feel like is the middle of the bundle and split it. Then after you split it, you obviously need to feel it. If they don't feel like they are the same, you need to adjust accordingly. So I added from here to here because this one was feeling like it was more than this one. So now I'm going to feel this one. So I'm going to keep this aside. I would move this one so you don't get confused. This is the second half of the bundle. So this is 1 split and this is 1 split from half a bundle. So now I'm trying to get 5 pieces from this half a bundle, like I said. So this is half. I'll split again. I split this one again into 2 equal fill. This feels a little bit bigger. I take a little bit fill. So this is 1 and this is 2. So I do the same here. I'm gonna split this into 2 equal halves. I just take my finger to where I feel like is the middle. I do my first split. I feel it. I feel this one. For some reason, this one on this hand is always more. I'm not sure why. It's not like I'm left-handed, I'm right-handed. But that's the advantage of feeling both. You need to feel both to be sure that they feel like they are the same. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I know that the challenge here might be, okay, now I have 4 equal braids. How do I get my 5th braid from this bundle? So normally when I feed in for knotless braids, I don't like starting my knotless braid from only the client's hair. I like to add a little piece of hair to the root as I'm starting the knotless braid. So my first hair that I feed in is always the smallest one, but I like to feed in 5 pieces, like I said. So because I want my first feeding to be the smallest one, when I get my 4 equal strands like this, I will take one of the strands and divide that one strand into 2 again, so that I can have 5 pieces of hair to feed in. Hopefully that makes sense, but let me show you what I mean. So I'm gonna take one of the 4 strands I have. I'll just go to where I feel like is the middle. I'll split it in half. Feel it. When I feel it like this, I have 2 equal halves right now. So this is 1, 2. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one that I split into 2 will be my first and second feeding. I do this because I don't want the whole weight pulling on the natural hair. I like to give it a little bit of support on the root when I feed in. So when I braid once, I feed in one of the small hair. Then when I braid again, I feed in the second smallest hair. And then before I start transitioning into the regular size, which would be 3 pieces. So this is how I get a perfect size for the whole head when I'm doing jumbo knotless braids.
So since 145-gram bundle gives you 2 braids, I usually use around 7 to 9 bundles of hair for jumbo size knotless braids. So when I'm creating jumbo size knotless braids, I aim for somewhere around 14 to 18 braids on the head, depending on the person's head size. So just have it in mind that 7 to 9 bundles would be enough for jumbo size braid.
So normally this is what my jumbo size part will look like. So 1 from here to here, 2 from here to here, and I have basically half of the comb, so 2.5 to get my jumbo size. So that's an easy way to understand how to measure. I usually like to do V parts when starting the braids for large and jumbo size, because doing the V part method just helps the braid to stay flat, because you know that it's jumbo size, right? We're using a lot of natural hair, so I just rather do the V part and it helps it stay flat. The right strand, the middle strand, and the left strand. I'm going to take the left strand, I'm going to cross the middle strand to the left strand to the right, and the right to the middle. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to take my smaller size of the jumbo parting, feed it in, then I'm going to cross. I'm going to take my second smallest part, feed it in. I'm going to cross. Remember, we made 2 braids from 1 bundle for jumbo size. Take the 3rd one, feed it in, I cross. Take the 4th one, feed it in, cross. Take the last one, feed it in, cross. So I continue crossing. Basically, as you can see, jumbo size is coming out. Oh my dummy head is being unruly. Always make sure the natural hair is underneath the extension. Continue crossing. If you need to add some gel to lay the natural hair flat, please feel free to do that. But just maybe add some gel here. Just continue crossing, making sure that my natural hair stays underneath. And as I'm proceeding, you see that I have a larger lump here. One way to split this hair is best to always split it in the middle, because if you don't split it in the middle, it's going to show. It's going to feel lumpy on the strand. So I split in the middle, take this one to this side and take this one to this side. I have to hold here, but this is the lumpy strand. So how I split this, because this is small, as you can see, these ones are smaller. So sometimes when you braid, you may get into this kind of situation based on how you fed in the braid. Maybe it wasn't aligned, like the length wasn't aligned. So what you just do, you just divide it, but make sure the one you're dividing is in the middle. It can't be on the right or the left, because it's going to look lumpy. You don't want it to show when you do it. So you divide it, you add this one here, and then you cross it. You can see how it transitioned. You can't even see that I divided that hair and added to another strand. So that's how you literally split your extension as you braid. This is typically what the jumbo size looks like in comparison to the large size we did here. You can see the jumbo size is twice the large size. So that's why we use the split and fill technique, because you're doubling up in your size. This is what our jumbo looks like. You see how jumbo looking it looks, and you can see the root as well. There's a natural flow You don't want to just braid only the natural hair first without feeding into the tip, because there will be too much hair on the strand for the roots, and over time it will thin out. So I always like to add the smallest piece. And see how they all look like the same size? Just look all similar in size because we used a formula to get the right size. So this is basically how you get the same quantity of hair per strand. So if you're looking to do jumbo size, definitely watch this video again and try to practice it. If you don't practice it, you cannot remember everything we've learned today. So please try to practice, and hopefully when you try this 1, 2, 3 times, you'll be able to master it. And when you're doing it on a client or someone that's paying you, you can even start by trying with your family members' hair. If you have a sister, your mom that wants to try, you can try it out on them. You can just buy a mannequin head and try it if you don't have anybody to practice with.
Thank you so much for joining me on this one today. The next video on our knotless braid series is how to part for jumbo size knotless braids. So if you are interested in learning how to part for jumbo size knotless braids, please subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a thing when we actually post this video. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.